This is Car Guys New England, your YouTube channel for anything automotive.
Bad, cause it's bit bad. She want me the bag, like chips at the front. Lift up, I'm fly like a pelic in my bed. I like get my way, pelic quick. They get the pop up on the elephant cut. My trunk, yeah, it's in the front. Of course, it's in the back. This a big, this a real big difference. You just want a club. I just need them racks. You just want a parties. I just want a rock star.
Hey guys, it's Jay with Car Guys New England, and just a couple quick updates on things. So my Lamborghini last Friday broke. There's something going on with the e-gear system. Lamborghini's out of commission, and I couldn't even guess how much this is going to cost to fix.
$1,000, and here is Brian.
$1,300, Bob.
$1,300 for Brian. What for Jose?
$9.99.
Kind of a funny thing, so I still had to run my Friday fun run event on Friday, and my Lamborghini broke down on the way there. I managed to get back home, so I ended up taking the town car. Now, the town car, the transmission's going on it, so we're gonna have to fix the transmission on this, get a replacement, a remanufactured, new, whatever, but I gotta get this thing back on the road. The car did really well, actually, on the rally Friday night, other than third gear slips, but I was actually able to use the can shift system to kind of avoid third gear. But anyways, we're going to have to get this thing fixed, and God knows how much this is going to cost to fix.
Stop! Stop!
Back to the Caprice. I'm going to start working on this. So one of the first things that I'm going to be doing is replacing these batteries. You can see that the terminals are all corroded and nasty on a few of them. The other ones have just liquid electrical tape on them that I put on there to just protect the wiring. But I got to get these batteries out of here. So what I'm going to first start doing, I believe it's a 9/16 nut. I'm going to just remove those, remove the wiring, and then also 9/16 nut on the hold downs. And at that point, I can remove the batteries from the setup so I can get at it. Because at the end of the day, what I'm doing is I'm completely redoing the setup to a modern setup. Right now, what is inside these pumps, so this is why these pumps are actually pretty dated, is these are older blocks that actually have Benner pump heads in them. And also these are Prestolite MDY motors, and they're still working, still good condition, but you know, it's time to clean things up. It's time to modernize the setup. Also, I'm going to be wiring this differently, so it's a little bit more competitive for the new modern setup that I'm building for this car. A recent turn of events has made me decide to kind of go ham on getting this back out there so I can do a house call that is much needed. So I'm going to get working on that, get to the rewiring, and I already kind of have my plans put together, my wiring diagram, so I'll be good to go. All right, so this is unwired. Now I just got to remove the battery hold down, which is actually loose, so this shouldn't be too difficult to do. And then I can get these batteries out. Okay, and again, it's 9/16, so I'm able to just break these loose. Okay, remove the hold down very carefully. Just lay it there. All right, so these batteries are ready to come out. So I got the batteries out of the car. You can see that we got a nice rack, and the pumps are actually bolted to the rack part that is like a cross section, and this is the only proper way to install your pumps. Don't mount them on the floor like your ghetto, or it's not going to get a good ground. It looks like shit, and it's not safe, so don't ever do that. But now I have room, so I can start unbolting the pumps, which I'm not going to do today. I just want to get the other batteries out. That way I can get this all prepped. So we're going to do the same thing on this side, and we got some more corrosion on that side. All my positive terminals look good because they are coated in liquid electrical tape. But I'm going to remove the grounds, and then just a reference. So this is a 48 volt setup. So originally this was wired, 4 batteries wired in series, and then it's split amongst the front right and the rear left, and then the right rear and the front right. And that was to split up power. So that was a separate 48 volt power bank. And the idea behind that originally was so the I'd get maximum power to each pump if I did the front of the rear. But that's really not going to matter anymore once I get my new batteries. And also I'm going to be wiring this up a little bit differently. So stay tuned in a future episode where I'll do that. Quick note, your secondary wiring for your switches is always on the 24 volt post of a battery. That ensures that your switches will still activate your solenoids and your dumps if you are low on power. So that's really important, but do not ever go higher than 24 volts. I had a body shop accidentally connect it. I purposely disconnected it, and they decided to reconnect it at 48 volts, and it fried out my original switch box that I had. This was years ago. But just keep that in mind. So all the batteries are out. It's ready to be rewired. And also I'll be replacing the pumps in some future videos, but I got to clean this up, make a few modifications to things, so I'll be documenting all this on this car. It's excited to get started, and it's coming to a house call near you. Right. So all the old batteries are out and ready for trade-in. One really important thing to remember, and I was just stupid when I did this, but these are only 700 cold cranking amp batteries, even though the car is a double pump. It did okay, but it could have done a lot better, and the batteries that I had in the car originally were at least 1,000. So if you do replace your batteries, spend the money and get something that's over 1,000 cold cranking amps. So adios old, and in with the new real soon. So I got them all ready to trade in, and I'm pretty happy with the progress that I made here today. Those are some heavy ass batteries, but anyways, that concludes part 1 of the Caprice hydraulic rebuild. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a like. If you have questions or comments, be sure to comment down below. This is Jay with Car Guys New England. Until next time, take care.